Okay, today's Monday, June 19th, 2017. So we've officially hit the 6-month mark since I put the first studs in the wall. Everything is all drywalled, and I'll do a little walkthrough here. As always, I'll start at the steps. So this is all cleaned up where I took part of the wall out, and I got some nice corners on all the drywall. A banister will go here, and again I'll just walk through all the walls. Got all the soffits up here that hide that whole duct trunk. That's both the return and the supply lines. There's the one area that dipped low below the joist. I had no choice but to box that out. Coming into the main hallway here, there will be a thermostat on the wall that will control that vent over there, so it will get this whole area. And again, we'll look at all the soffits that were done. Another return line going here to the kitchen and the dining room side upstairs. I got a 45-degree wall. Back to the storage in that dark area there. And then there's the existing door that's up from when I did the gym side. The other side of that door is the gym. Coming around here, there's underneath the steps, which is all finished in drywall. There will be a door on here that'll swing out, and there's a light that will go on there. I took it off so the tapers could have a little bit better access. There's the light switch to that. And here's my custom built media cabinets. This side will be storage for whatever toys. Maybe it'll be a little bar area. We'll have a slab of granite or some kind of finish on the top there. Over in this nook, I'm going to put a kegerator. So I guess it will officially be a bar. Maybe I'll do one of those dual kegerator refrigerators, and that's what that outlet's for right there. All of my wiring for the media cabinet runs right up this area here, which is the there's a hidden lolly column there. All my lolly columns are hidden. As you see, you don't see any. There's one there, there's one there, and then we'll walk back through the hallway here. There's my drywall hoist disassembled. I gotta get that out of here. Another half wall, hiding a lolly column in this area. This wall is just a wall that I dropped in. There's no lolly column in there. That's just studded out with 2x6s. And then we'll come into this little room. This is going to be my older daughter's art room. There will be a door here that'll swing in, and that goes to my electric utility panel, where I put the sub panel in. There's a sub panel. I still have some wires to do. After everything's painted, I will make all those connections and put all the outlets in. And for now, I'm just storing a lot of my tools and stuff in here. There's another vent line that I put in to ventilate this room here. Coming through the doorway again. This is the rest of my daughter's little art room nook. She'll be able to do her paintings and oil paintings and have her own little space for that. Again, there will be a granite counter slab on there with an outlet underneath. A couple more outlets. There's the vent. So this room could be temperature controlled, and I'll have a thermostat right there for that area. And this will not be a doorway. This is just an open doorway. It'll be finished around. You can see the nice tight corners that I got on there with the rotozip. There we go. Nice tight corners. Rotozipped everything around. It's all ready for the corner bead. We'll let the professionals do that. So far, nobody but myself has touched this basement, from the studs to the insulation to the drywall. And the taping and spackling and corner bead will be the first thing that I sub out. Everything else is yet to be determined. All right, so now I'm coming into the media room, or what's going to be the home theater. I will finish off these little casement windows here and put some blackout mini curtains on them eventually. But everything here will be finished off with pine and painted trim work around, so it'll still be able to swing outwards. Wired for surround sound. And let me stand up against the back wall. So there will be the movie screen hanging there. I'll have a projector mounted up there. You can see the HDMI cable coming out, and the HDMI cable will go down into my media cabinet. This is the other side of the custom media cabinet. There will be a middle shelf in that big area. And you can see I got all the wires coming out, an HDMI cable, a couple Ethernet cables coming from my router, and all the surround sound, and of course power. And then I have some nails and tape for the drywallers for when they come. Here's another soffit that I had to build for some low-hanging work that was there. So what I did, I kind of spaced it all out. It's not blocking everything, but just to kind of equalize that wall out and give it some symmetry with a couple downlights overlooking the bar. Oh, and up there is a vent, and this is the thermostat that'll control that vent. So we will have 3 separate thermostats for 3 separate areas in here, and that'll all run off of the central HVAC from the first floor. And the way that these thermostats will actually work is when it hits the temperature that it's calling for, it'll open and close some electric dampers that I have right behind each vent. I think I explained that in another video. So it's not actually kicking the HVAC on and off. It'll be on and off based on the thermostats up on the first floor, but when it calls for temperature here, it'll just open up the vent. So if it's running upstairs, it'll also circulate through there here. Right down here, I will punch a hole through right in that 3rd joist bay. Maybe it's the 2nd one, I don't know. I'll know from the other side of the wall, because then my HVAC is on the other side. I'm going to put a return line there, and this is a nice open space. Everything's a mess because I'm just trying to store everything. But that's the return trunk, and I'm going to punch a hole through here, and you can see I don't have any insulation, so it's actually the 3rd bay. But I wanted to hold off on doing that till the very end because the sheetrock job was very messy, and it's going to continue to be very messy with the taping and the sanding. So once all that sanding's finished, then I'll put that return line in, and then that'll be all ready for that. So this is it, completed drywall job just prior to the taping and spackling. He's coming this Friday, so in another couple days it's going to really start looking finished off.